Hey everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I wanted to do a video that I've been thinking about for a while, and it has to do with the value of the premium package in the Toyota Tacoma, specifically in the TRD Off-Road model. And I just had been thinking about this for a while because I think, you know, in the mid-size truck world right now, everything's pretty expensive. The Tacoma is the most expensive of the bunch. That being said, when we bought our vehicle, the Tacoma was the best choice for us at the time. The Ford Ranger really wasn't out yet. I couldn't actually drive it or try it, and you really couldn't get your hands on too many of the Chevy models either at the time because there was a stop sale. So when we bought ours, this was kind of the way to go. And I still think it's the right truck for us. We're really happy with it, and I think most people would be if they bought it as well, but it is a little bit more expensive than the other brands. And so as you're looking at this, you might think, should I get that premium package? Should I get the upgrade package? What's it really worth, right? Like what should I get? So this video is gonna be pretty subjective because realistically, value is in the eye of the beholder, and I can just tell you from our point of view what we think of it so far and whether or not we would recommend getting the premium package or for who the premium package might be the right choice. I also would say in the mid-size market right now, you really can't go wrong. It doesn't matter what brand you buy from. I think you're going to be really happy with your vehicle if you've done your research and you've chosen the right one for you. Before we get started with the features in the premium package, let's talk a little bit about pricing. This is July of 2024, just in case prices change, and prices were with destination and whatnot that included my area. So take that for what it's worth, but they should be pretty much similar across the board as of right now. The base price on the Toyota Tacoma is about $43,000 in the automatic. If you add on the upgrade package, you're about $49,000. And the upgrade package is going to give you some great features like heated seats and a heated steering wheel. It's also going to give you the auxiliary switches, which is nice. You're also going to get the electric seats for the driver and the passenger, just the same as you would in the premium package. So those are some of the things you're going to get automatically with the upgrade package. It's not a bad package, it really isn't. And I'd also say the cloth seats are very comfortable. I drove an SR5 with the cloth seats, and I was very impressed with how comfortable those seats were, so I don't think people will be unhappy if they go that route. Then the heated steering wheel and the heated seats are kind of like standard features that a lot of people want. So I think that's not a bad package. But then that brings us to the premium package, and what do you get for that? All right, so one of the things you're gonna get in the premium package is gonna be the Softex seats, the sort of fake leather seats that Toyota provides in their vehicles. And I find these to be also very comfortable. They're highly adjustable. Misty thinks they're comfortable, and she has pretty bad back problems and is pretty picky about seats. She likes them quite a bit. They're a little firmer than what you're going to get with the cloth seats. So if you like plusher seats, then the cloth seats will probably be pretty good for you. But overall, they look really good. We've had leather or Softex type seating in all of our vehicles since like 2003. I think they're easier to clean and maintain and take care of over time. But again, other people have different views on that. That's just ours. So as far as seats go, if you like the leather kind of seating, then obviously the premium is what you have to get in order to get that. If you don't really care, then the upgrade package is fine. Then the other feature that you get included in the premium package that is an option with the upgrade package is the sunroof. And you can see here that I also have one of my camera mounts here that we'll be using in a little bit. I don't really need a sunroof or a moonroof one way or another. It's nice to be able to attach my cameras to. I like that. We do open it once in a while. We do use it for airflow. We definitely use it in conjunction with the rear window, which is powered in both the premium package and the upgrade package. I would have been okay if we didn't have a sunroof. Wouldn't really matter to me either way. And that's an $800 option in the upgrade package. So if you start at that $49,000, basically with the upgrade package, when I added the sunroof, that put you over $50,000. The price of the premium package is about $53,600. So we're getting to be within about $3,500 or something like that of the premium package if you add the sunroof to your upgrade package. All right, so now we talked about the seats, we talked about the sunroof a little bit. I do want to talk about all the things that are up here as well. So another thing that you're going to get in conjunction with the seats is you're going to get cooled seats with the premium package. And if you've never had those before, you're not going to miss them, but I've had them before and they're really nice when it's hot. And today it's about 85 degrees at 7 o'clock. So the cooled seats are actually feeling pretty good. Not everybody's going to care about those or want them, but they are pretty nice, and I've actually used them when I gotten really wet after a rainstorm to dry off a little bit on a long trip back home, and that's actually worked pretty well. So I like the cooled seats. Is it necessary? No, but it is a nice feature, and it is included in the premium package. Next, as part of the premium package, you get this digital rear view mirror. And if I just flip this really quick, that is kind of what it looks like otherwise. I don't know how well you can see that necessarily, but I can see out the back and I can see what's going on there, but the digital rear view mirror is much better and makes it much easier for me to see what's going on behind me. It gives me a better view of what's coming into my blind spots before anything gets there. I didn't know how I was going to like the digital rearview mirror, but I actually really love that. And the fact that it works really well, even with the tent on and everything, is pretty great. So I do like that feature quite a bit, and it only comes in the premium package if you want that. Other thing you get with the premium package has to do with the infotainment system and the sound system. So hopefully you can see the JBL speaker up there. That comes as part of the premium package automatically. I have used that speaker several times. It's very nice. And I've used that speaker at camp a few times. It sounds great. It connects pretty well. I will give you a tip, however. If your truck's been sitting in the sun for a long time, it's been hot, when you first take the speaker out, it may not work until it's cooled down a little bit. So if you find that your speaker's not working, give it some time, set it in the shade, let it cool off, and then it should connect just fine. But if the battery's too hot, it's not going to operate. The other thing with the infotainment system is you automatically get the 14-inch touchscreen. In the upgrade package, it only comes with the 8-inch touchscreen. You can upgrade it to this screen, but it's in like another $750 as well. And so if you add the sunroof and you add the 14-inch screen, you're at about $51,000. So now we're only talking about $2,600 difference or so between the premium package and the upgrade package with those two options. I really like the 14-inch touchscreen. Some people don't like how big it is. For me, it's awesome. I like the screen real estate. It's easy to see everything and easy to operate. But the thing that made us upgrade to the premium package, and the thing that I think is the most worth it, is the camera system that comes as part of this premium package that you do not get with the upgrade package. So a couple things you're going to get besides the digital rearview mirror is I've got a bed camera that's going to come as standard as part of the premium package. Plus I've got all my other cameras as well. I can look behind me to kind of see what's going on with my hitch, for example, if I wanted to make sure that things were connected correctly. And then, as I've shown before, the surround view cameras on this truck are amazing. And that was one of the main reasons why we purchased the premium package, was so we had the good cameras. If we didn't have the 360-degree camera system, it would be a little bit harder to park this, especially for Misty. I'd probably figure it out and be fine, but it is nice for getting into the garage and making sure that you're between the lines in the parking space. And Misty really appreciates that 360-degree view and the ability to kind of see where the vehicle is in relation to everything around it. Then, as part of the premium package on the TRD Off-Road, you're also going to get the multi-terrain monitor system. And that allows you to have more views for when you're off-roading. That even includes a view that basically stitches together what should be underneath your truck based upon what was coming before it. And that's super useful if you're off-road by yourself. I've used it quite a bit already overlanding, and it's been a great feature. And then there are two other things that are not necessarily inside the truck. One is the sound deadening is better in the premium package inside the cabin than it is in the non-premium packages. They give you better glass and just better sound deadening inside the cabin altogether. So it's a little bit quieter ride. And when I drove the SR5 as a test drive, it was definitely louder in the cabin. And that feature is actually not listed anywhere as part of the option packages, which I think is interesting. Then lastly, this one I thought was going to be a little bit more of a gimmick, and that was the power tailgate. I really expected that to just be kind of okay, but actually it was pretty solid. I've gotten really used to using it, and I think the biggest feature on it that I like is the fact that when I lock the truck, the tailgate locks too. Even though I have a semi-open back on my truck, if I have an item that's too big to be able to be pulled out between the rack and the top of the tailgate, I know that it's going to be safe. So something like my fridge, for example, you're not going to be able to get that out through that space. So I know if my truck is locked, my fridge is going to be safe. And I do appreciate that. I do like that I can put the tailgate down from inside the cab, and I've used that feature a few times, like at airports, that kind of thing, which is nice. So again, it's a nice to have feature. It's not a need to have feature like some of the other things for us with the camera systems and that kind of thing, but it is a very nice feature and it works very well. All right, so that's all the major features of the premium package. I might have missed a couple here or there, but I think those are all the big ones. So when you're looking at the base price for this truck and then you add the premium package, it's $8,800. It's a lot of money. There's no doubt about that. But if you look at the fact that if you added the touchscreen and the sunroof with the upgrade package, you're within about $2,600 difference, and you do get quite a few extra features, it could be worth it to you. It was for us. Again, this is completely subjective, but I haven't really found any of the features in the premium trim to really not be useful or not worth it, except for the sunroof. That's the only one I wish would have been an extra option. If you wanted a sunroof, you could add it. So is this package worth it to you? That's something that you have to decide and think about. It ended up being worth it for us, but again, that's not necessarily going to be the case for everybody. But let me know in the comments if you purchased either the upgrade package or maybe just the standard package or the premium package, and if you're happy with it, or if there were features that you wish you would have gotten that you didn't get. If you purchased another truck, I'd be interested to know what package you went with that vehicle, and if you were happy with the choice you made there, or if you wished you would have gone up or down in the packages too. So if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That's really helpful for the channel. If you know somebody who's interested in this kind of content, please share this video out. If you have other questions about the Tacoma that you would like to have answered, please leave them in the comments and I'll get to them either in a video or in the comments themselves.